What's going on YouTube? Well, I was just gonna record this, but I decided to go live. So what we about to do here is we're about to get ready to pull this tarp. So what I want to do is I want to do a live lumber tarp rolling instructional video. So with that being said, there's going to be a lot more instructional videos coming along, and then a lot of stuff for experienced drivers and stuff like that coming along here soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to start pulling all these bungees. See, I got my sunglasses on, my eye protection. So with that being said, we're going to get this started. So with that being said, all right, so you see how I've got all my bungees done right here. You pull it through the rubber rail and you take it, hook it to the D-ring, right? Well, with that, you take it and it just falls right down like that. So it saves you time from, you know, having to feed it back through the rubber rail and then pull it out. See? You see how easy that was? Here, I'll show you again. So you just grab it, pull it out. So let's get all these bungees off here. I really need to get me a GoPro or something like that, so whenever I decide to do these live videos like this, I can you know, put it on my head and frickin' you know, not have to worry about holding the phone or anything. But I will be setting you guys down periodically to set everything up and get it where I need to get it, so I can instruct you guys on it a little bit further, so without too many issues. Alright, so you see the whole left side is about ready to come down. Alright, there's the whole left side of the front tarp unsecured. Got one more bungee. I do not know what the frick happened. YouTube must not be liking me today. Alrighty, let's get the rest of this tarp pulled here. Alright, so you see right in here, all the extra bungees and stuff, we got to get those out as well as soon as we do this right side over here. So walk around the other side of this trailer here. Yeah, typically I pull a 48 foot, but due to getting some John Deere loads, I got hooked to a 53 because with our John Deere accounts, they want us pulling 53s for some of the loads and stuff like that, which I ain't complaining. I actually like pulling a 53 because my truck pulls a lot, rides a lot better. I don't know, just the way the load balances on the trailer makes it so much better. I don't know, it's just weird. My truck rides better with a 53 versus a 48. But like all sheetrock loads, like I've said in my last securement video about this load, sheetrock and lumber, no matter if it's a light load or if it's a heavy load, it rides heavy. It doesn't ride good. So, you know, it's just one of those loads, you know, you can't control it. So, all right, I just pulled a few bungees, and sometimes what I like to do here is just grab them, unhook them, and just pull them out. So here, I'll show you again. Here, let's set these up here, the ones that I've already pulled off. All right, so we'll do this again. pull it, you're done. All the way down the trail. Sometimes they don't like to play well. They'll get hung up in the rub rail and stuff like that. So weather's clearing up down here in San Antonio, so that's the reason why I'm just starting to go ahead and pull the tarps. It's getting warm, so I know it's getting close to summertime, so the hot and the muggy is about to start happening here in Texas and Oklahoma, and not looking forward to it, but ready for wintertime to be over with, so that way I don't have to worry about getting frostbite again. Yes, I did get frostbite this winter due to not being properly prepared for the north, and really didn't know what to expect going up into the northeast, and yeah, being a flatbedder up in the northeast sucks because 2 reasons. 90% of your loads up there are tarp, and they the tarp, after a period of time, they don't after so long being out in the cold, they don't want to roll up like they're supposed to. They're not as limber, they're frozen and all that type stuff. So you know, so you gotta roll your tarps, and then you gotta put them on the deck of the trailer because, well, they're like balloons and you can't get them to roll up like they should. So, you know, it is what it is. So, alright, we're gonna pull the last remaining bungees here. Alright. Alright, so I gotta set you guys down for a quick hot minute so I can pull this tarp off. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the door to open. I'm gonna set you guys up here so that way you can see the tarp come off. Maybe it'll come off now. Alright, YouTube. We got a tarp on the ground, got it laid out. Alright. So, on most lumber tarps, you got a flap. And hang on, we gotta wait for these guys to come through. But alright. You never want to let somebody run over your tarp unless you have no other choice. Like in this instance, I'm blocking their driveway pulling my tarp. So, with that being said, alright, so you see how you got your flap right here. You want your flap folded over exactly like this. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab this end, you're gonna bring it in the center. Alright, you see this crease right here, this little bitty crease right here? You want to line up your flaps on that crease, because this is an 8-foot drop tarp. You want to use the seam in the center of the tarp. But like with this tarp, it's an old tarp, so it's not 100% the way I'd keep my tarp. So I didn't have a choice in this tarp when I did the trailer swap. It's already on the load when I got a load last week with this tarp. So alright, so that's the way that you want it to look right there. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna grab this end. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Fold it over. Alright, you're gonna take this end, fold it exact over to the end right here. And you're gonna grab it, pull it in. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to straighten that up right there. Alright, so pull one end. If it doesn't straighten up, you go down here, pull the next end, and then pull it straight. See how most of it come out of there? So now what you want to do is you want to flip them. So what you do, you take them, you do that. Now you do it like this on the next end. Then you just pull the rest of it out. Now mind you, these are lumber tarps, so these things have an 8-foot drop to them. Alright, so now you want to take your other flap, you want to roll it. Alright. Now, with the other tarps that I have, they're 6 foot. Those are my steel tarps. Alright. So, you're still pulling out the excess that didn't come over. With 2 people, this is easy. With 1, you kind of you kind of got to do it yourself. So, all right. So once you got it laid out, you're gonna grab the end right here. You're gonna just roll it. All right. With the sun heating these tarps up, they just become easier to mess with and all that type stuff. So, all right. So you just come down here to the center, pull it out. All right. So now what you want to do is come down here, pull your end, make sure it's tight, and then just roll it out a little bit right here where you can still see it showing. And then what you want to do is, being that our flaps facing towards the building right there, you want to grab the opposite end of your tarp. You want to bring it forward, and you want to drop it about right here. All right. So now you got your tarp pretty much ready to go to be rolled up. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab 3 bungees. Always use more bungees than what you need. All right. So, man, I hate old tarps. All right. So what you want to do is you want to roll that flap up. You want to lay your bungees out. All right. Work smarter, not harder. You're going to hear me say that a lot. Work smarter, not harder. Keep it simple, stupid. All right. That's just the military in me. All right. So now that you got your bungees laid out, you're going to want to walk your tarp out. And when you're walking your tarp out, what you're looking for is any D-rings that are sticking up. That's the reason why you walk your tarp out, so that way you can push them back down with your feet. And you just walk it. You want to do this, you know, a couple times, you know, because you're not going to get the tarp fully flat when you your first couple passes on it. So you just want to walk it out. Do it a couple times. All right. So now that we got this walked out, you see that it's flattening out. Okay. So now we're going to roll it. So this is the hardest part for most flatbedders, is getting your tarps to roll and stay small enough to where on that initial first roll, you're going to be able to roll it up and keep it small enough to fit in there. All right. So what you want to do is grab it at both ends, and you want to have it like this, and you want to get it as tight as you can all the way down, like so. And then you want to roll it all the way up and keep it tight all the way up there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try and set my phone here on the trailer so you guys can see me do it. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Oh, this probably ain't going to work. Alright, so now that the tarp's rolled, what you want to do is you want to start bungeeing. Alright, so what we're going to do is, let's see here, stick you guys in my pocket here. Let's see if I can't make this work so you guys can see it. Alright. Yeah, this ain't gonna work, but give me a second here. So what you want to do is you want to grab both ends of the bungee, pull it tight, and hook it like so, like that. What that's going to do is pull your tarp tighter, make it a little bit smaller to get into the headache rack. All right, let's get these last three hooked, and then I'll show you guys put them in the headache rack. All right. What's up, dog bone? What's going on, guys? All right. So now we got the tarp rolled and everything like that. We got all the bungees hooked up. I'm gonna put the tarp on the trailer. You guys watch, because there's a specific way you do this without hurting yourself, all right? Other guys can pick them up and freaking set them down, set them up on their shoulders and set them down and all that. Me, I can't do that. I'm a little guy. So, with that being said, we're about to put this tarp in the headache rack. Oh shit, phone fell over, that's my fault. All right, so we'll open this door, show you guys here. All right, so if you roll the tarps the way that I just showed you, these lumber tarps, they'll fit in that headache rack every time with your steel tarp. This is a 6 foot drop, this is an 8 foot drop. They both fit in this compartment together. And if you do them right, you'll never have a problem. All right. All right. Well, that's basically all you need to know about rolling a lumber tarp. I get more in depth with it here soon. Just right now, I don't have another person here to help me with the filming process of this, yeah, I got one more to pull and to roll. If you guys want to watch me do it, say yay or nay in the comment section here, and I'll roll the other one for y'all so that way y'all can see me do the other one. What's going on, dog bone? Oh crap, Ray Muncie. I didn't know you were in here. Alright, so Hammer Down, you still in here? Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the last remaining bungees off this rear tarp here. It's not that many, it's probably about 5 or 6 of them actually. And so that way we can get this tarp off here and do this one. So oh Lord, Ray. Jesus, man. We don't need to remember damn Korea now. Jeez. That brings back too many memories there, brother. Oh Lord. Juicy girls, man. They take all your money out there, man. I tell you. Oh Lord. But let's see here. So how you guys doing out there today? You guys doing all right? I hope you are, because I'm sweating my tail off here in Texas. All right. Let's see here. Make sure I got all the bungees off. Everything I'm checking. I hate it when you think you got all the bungees off and you go and pull on the tarp and then it hangs up on you, and then you end up standing there looking like an idiot. Alright, we got all the bungees off, hopefully, thank God. But yeah, this is the longest process of being a flatbedder, which is unsecuring your load, rolling your tarps and all that. If you're good enough, you can roll your tarps, unsecure the load within an hour, hour and a half. It just depends how much traffic you got, where you're at, where you're unloading, stuff like that. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna set you guys on top of the headache rack again, so that way I can get this last tarp off, and then we'll go through the instructional video again. All right, here we go. Alrighty, we got it off. Alright, so typically this is what your tarp's gonna look like whenever it comes off the trailer. So what you want to do is you want to grab one of your ends. You want to pull it all the way out. You just want to pull the tarp. That way everything unfolds. Alright. Alright, so now what you want to do is you just want to keep extending it out. Just keep pulling it. Pull it to your heart's desire. All right. So now that you got it mostly laid out, now you can start pulling it tight, getting everything straight, all this type stuff, right? All right. Let's see here. All right, this side's good. Let's go work on this side. All right. So now you see I got everything laid out. Let's grab this flap here. Pull it out. Get it pulled all the way out. That way you know it's straight before you put it on there. All right, and you want to grab it by the middle D-ring. You just want to walk it over. Like so. And then you just want to make sure it's straight, make sure it's flat. All right. And then everything like this. All right. So now what you want to do is you want to walk your tarp. Find where your center point is on this tarp. Our center point's right there at that seam. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold each side to that seam right here. All right, to that seam. See it right here? That seam right there. All right, let's go ahead and grab one end of the tarp and get this started. All right, you see, you grab it, pull it tight, and drop it. All right, what you want to do is now you want to go to the opposite side and do it again. And then all right, so you grab the center right here, you just pull it, drop it, pull it, drop it, and then eventually you'll have it all the way laid out to where you can go down to the end here. You can just pull on it and it'll go straight the way you want it. See, like this. Real simple, real easy. So now what we're going to do, we're going to do it to the other side. We're just going to grab it, pull it over. All right. Sometimes you'll pull it and bring too much over. That's okay. All you got to do is just pull it back a little bit and you'll be fine. There, you want to do it just like that. All right, I just pull it. Man, it's a little bummer for a 30-minute video already that I ain't got no thumbs up or anything like that. I ain't got nobody giving me a thumbs up. Man, that's a bummer. Anyways, go ahead and roll your sides over. If you want to go ahead and just do it all one time, you can. So that way, once you get ready to, flip it for that last time, you can go ahead and straighten out both sides of the tarp. Like so. Just pull it. All right. So now what you want to do is you want to do the other side. All right. All right. So we're going to take it, do this. You take it, roll it. Waiting on a car. All right, pull your excess over that didn't come over when you flipped it. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this tarp up to the front of the trailer. Oh Lordy, come on. Without messing it up. Alright. So now what you wanna do is freaking grab this end right here, because your flap's down here. You want to just pull it on down here, like so. Drop it about right there. Make sure it's all straight. Alright, well, somebody decided they didn't want to come out just yet. I'm coming out, come on. Oh Lord. I'm terrible, I tell you. I'm terrible. Anyways, you want to walk your tarp out. Continue to walk it out. Do a couple passes over it to tarp out. There's no shame in times before you roll it. The reason why is the flatter you get it, better off you're gonna be. Alright, we got our 3 bungees right here. Alright, so like I showed in the last one, you're gonna flip your flap up like this. You want to lay your bungees out. Remember, like I said, work smarter, not harder. Simple, keep it simple, stupid. Alright, there you go. That's how you lay a tarp out ready to roll. Alright, so what we're about to do here is I'm going to show you guys again the rolling of it. Alright, let's see here. Open my toolbox. Alright, there we go. People just don't care about us flatbedders. People not, using caution, using safety. So, see, you want to grab your bungee. Pull it. Hook it. Make sure the hooks aren't digging into the tarp. You want the hooks facing up. For one reason. These hooks will put holes. I don't know what's happening here, but anyways, it's you see it? You want your hooks facing up. Oh, this one ain't facing up. You want your hooks up, so that way they're not digging into your tarp. So Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set you guys up here on the trailer. So that way I can put this tarp up here and put it in a headache rack. So I'll be right back. Alright, let's put this tarp in the headache rack. Hopefully it fits. Reason why I say hopefully, because these are old tarps. Sometimes when they've been patched up really a lot, they don't roll small enough. So we'll see. There we go. Tarps are in your headache rack now. Alright, so sorry I'm out of breath. Those tarps right there weigh 120 pounds a piece, and they're 8-foot drop lumbers. Anybody tells you that they ain't tired after handling those things, they full of shit. And I will say that, they are full of shit. But it's already getting hot out here, getting close to that springtime now, so definitely gonna have to be watching your water intake. Definitely gonna be having to watch what you do, making sure you ain't overheating yourself, overexerting yourself, you know, dehydration and all that stuff, you know, really gets to, you know, flatbedders. That's #1 reason why flatbedders get heat stroke sometimes, is because they don't know when to stop, because we're idiots. Some of us are. We'll keep going and going and going and going, and eventually you'll see us passed out on the side of the dang place we're picking up from or delivering to. But definitely when you do this type of job, definitely physically keeps you in shape, because I'll tell you this, when I first came to TMC Transportation, I did all their orientation and training and all that stuff. I weighed over 200 pounds when I got in my truck. Now I weigh 159 pounds. If you're a truck driver out here and you're wanting to lose weight, become a flatbedder. No joke. Become a flatbedder. All right, now it's time to do the bungees. All right, so most people say, oh well, just put your bungees in there and just tie them up, leave them on the side of the truck. That's fine. No, that's wrong, because that is actually a DOT violation. And if flatbedders out there are looking at this video later on and telling me I'm wrong, please, by all means, I welcome you to tell me I'm wrong, because it says it right there in the DOT handbook. You cannot have any foreign objects, forced securement, or anything like that hanging off the side of your truck going down the highway. So please challenge me. So what you want to do is you want to get a bundle of them. I'd say about 25 to 50 of them or so. And then what you want to do is you want to put them in a bundle like this, right? You want to tie them like so. And then you want to open your headache rack. And do it like that. Alright. So, with that being said, we're about to put up all the bungees, get all this done, so that way I can go inside the truck, cool off, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask while I'm doing this, so that way we all can be comfortable. Alright, give me a second here. And again, guys, this video right here is just for instructional purposes only. I'm not saying that I know everything, and I don't know it all. So I'm only within my first year driving a truck, but I didn't come to this industry not knowing anything. So my grandfather drove, I drove in the military, and this is how you want to put your bungees up. You want them on the inside of your headache rack, or at least hanging on your headache rack. I know most trucking companies out there do not provide their drivers with an enclosed headache rack or anything like that. I think Prime and a couple of other companies do, but they're just the bare bones, bare essential stuff. So on a lot of the trucks that I see out there. So with that being said, I do understand that stuff, but you know, like I see Maverick, I see freaking Boyd, I see a lot of other trucking companies out there where they hang their bungees on the sides of their trailers underneath them, on the sides of their trucks, on their stacks and stuff like that as they're going down the road. To me, that's the wrong answer. Because that stuff falls off, it can blow people's tires and stuff like that. That's a big safety risk. That's the reason why it's a DOT violation. All that stuff, yada, 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 yada. So, we are now fully unsecured and tarped. So, with that being said, let's see here. Oh, Lord. Sorry, guys, I hit the wrong button there. Alright, anyways, yeah, dog bone, no problem. You know, I joined the military because I didn't have anything left. I didn't even have a pot to piss in, basically. I had, you know, pretty much nothing, and when I joined the military, they did give me something. They gave me a room with a roof over my head and food on my table, clothes on my back. So, you know what, I can thank them for that, and it helped me grow up and be the person I am today. So, with that being said, we're going to shut this video down here in a little bit. Probably say within the next 10 to 15 minutes. We're going to be shutting the video down because I'm probably going to be having to head and get my next load. So with that being said, if there's any questions that you guys have for me right now, let's go ahead and get those out of the way, and then we'll be catching up with you guys here shortly later on tonight. We may make a video later on tonight if I'm not too tired, which if I say I'm going to make a video, I'm probably going to. So give me a second here, excuse me, I got to grab me some lunch. Alright, before I eat, god damn it, come on. I need to get me one of those cell phone mounts and mount up to the, windshield, so that way I can, you know, stop looking down to you guys and start having you guys look me straight in the face, my live feed, so that way it doesn't feel like that y'all are sitting in my lap listening to me talk. Oh God, look how nasty that is. That's just from working outside a little bit. Alright, I need to grab a trash bag real quick, so give me a second, guys. I'll clean up my truck a little bit while I'm sitting here. Alright, we're back. So, how you guys doing out there today? You guys having a good day? I hope you're having a good day, because if you're not having a good day, that sucks, you know? So, with all that being said, let's eat lunch. You guys are going to join me for lunch today, on a rare occasion. Alright. So what we gonna have for lunch today is gonna be like MRE style. If you weren't in the military, you won't understand. We're eating a cold can of chili today for lunch. Actually, not that bad. Trucking life. See, like in my truck, TMC doesn't have an inverter or anything in it, so I don't have a microwave or anything like that like the newer trucks do. TMC told me that if I wanted an inverter, it was going to cost me $140 to get one put in. They also have a refrigerator that they can sell you and stuff like that. I didn't want it. Because why do I got to pay for something, that, should be already available in the truck, Not talking down to them about it, but, that's just my personal opinion on it. I mean, the little amenities is what keeps drivers, Not saying that they're not a good company, but, I like the little simple things, So who all is still here? See, only one viewer, so right now, actually, Kaylin is live on YouTube right now. Right, I got gloves, but they're winter gloves. I gotta go get me a summer pair. But you guys enjoy the rest of y'all's day. I'm gonna finish eating lunch, and I'll holler at y'all later. Alright, peace.